Hello and good morning students. Today I am going to discuss chapter 5, that is analyzing data in Excel. So in this chapter the learning objectives are sorting, filtering, conditional formatting and data validation. So first topic is sorting. So what is sorting? Sorting data is an essential part of data analysis. So when sorting information in a worksheet, you can rearrange the data to find the values quickly, or you can sort, arrange or table of data on one or more columns of data. As you see in a student table, you can sort the data on the basis of name or address or roll number. So all of you know that in the table you can sort Excel data by one column or multiple columns, or you can sort it in the ascending order or descending order, or you can also sort it on the basis of alphabetical order, that is from A to Z or Z to A. So sorting data helps you to quickly visualize and understand your data better, organize and find the data that you want, and ultimately make more effective decisions. So the rows serve as records and the columns serve as fields. This is a 5-step process and sorting is not case sensitive. So Excel is quite flexible when it comes to sorting list, and you can do sorting with just a single click. So all of you see in this picture, this is the pic of the ribbon, the group of sort and filter in the data tab, in which this sort button is given. Next is filtering. So filter function in Excel is used to display the records that meet a certain criteria, certain conditions. You have to click any single cell inside a data set, means in the row or in any column. On the data tab in the sort and filter group, click on the filter button, and in this pic you can see the filter button beside of the sort button. Sort button के बगल में filter button show हो रहा है. So always remember the tab name and the group name in the particular tab. Okay, तो कौन सा tab हम use कर रहे हैं और कौन सा group हम use कर रहे हैं, it is very important. So in the data tab you click in the sort and filter group and find the filter button. So the types of filter, there are 3 types of filter: auto filter, custom filter and advanced filter. So it is used to filter a column. First is the auto filter. It is used to filter a column or row to view the data based on a specific condition. Second is the custom filter. It is used to filter a column or row to view the database based on the multiple criteria. And an advanced filter, it is used to filter a column or row to view the data based on a specific complex criteria or any typical condition or complex condition. The shortcut key to filter a data is Control plus Shift plus L. So you have to remember this shortcut key, Control Shift plus L, to filter any data. And the next topic is conditional formatting. Conditional formatting in Excel enables you to highlight cells with a certain color depending on the cell's value. As you see in this pic, there are the different cell rules. First is the highlight cell rules. So you can set the criteria upon the value in the cell as greater than, less than, between, equal to, or the text which is in the cell such as name or any address. So you can also set the value as text that contains a date occurring or duplicate values. And in the last is the data validation. Use the data validation in Excel to make sure that users enter certain values into a cell. Means you have to put the restriction to enter the data in the table or in the cell. Suppose you have to put a restriction that you can't enter the roll number more than 100, यानी जिस स्टूडेंट का 100 रोल नंबर से ऊपर किसी का रोल नंबर हमें इंटर नहीं करना है. So you put the use data validation technique to make some certain restrictions on the values into a cell. So this is called the data validation. The steps for this to create the data validations. To create the data validation rule, execute the following steps. First, you select the cell in which you want to put the data validation. For example, you select cell C2 on the data tab. Go to the data tab in the data tools group. Click on the data validation button, which is you see in this picture. So this is the theoretical part of this chapter, that is analyzing data in Excel. Now all of you see this table which I have created in MS Excel. So here are the 6 fields: roll number, name of the student, father's name, date of birth, address, and contact number. So the first topic which we are discussing is sorting. So if you want to sort the data in the table, first select the table. So drag with the mouse and select whole the table. In this way you select whole the table, then select the data tab. Select the data tab on the ribbon. So where is the data tab? This is the data tab. Select the data tab and then click on the sort button in the sort and filter group. So here is the sort and filter group. You click on the sort button. So first click on this sort button. So this sort dialog box opens. इस तरह का एक बॉक्स ओपन हो जाएगा. sort dialog box will appear. Click on the sort by. This sort by. Here you see all the fields name appears here. That is the roll number, name of the student, father's name, date of birth, address, and contact number. So sort by. Suppose you have to sort it with the name of the student. So select it, sort by name of the student, then sort on the values. ओके जो वैल्यूज हमने सेव कर रखी हैं उसी वैल्यूज पे हम सॉर्ट कर रहे हैं. सो द सॉर्ट बाय कॉलम, यू सेलेक्ट द कॉलम नेम, देन सॉर्ट बाय वैल्यूज एंड ऑर्डर इज फ्रॉम A to Z. ओके, सो क्लिक ऑन द ओके बटन. नाउ all of you see the name of the students and the name, father's name and address also is sorted. Okay, so name of the students get sorted according to the alphabetical order. So in this way you can select the particular column or more than one column also by depending upon the cell values and sort on the basis of the values, cell color, or from largest to smallest option as you required in your table. And sorting is also not case sensitive. Now sorting data on multiple criteria. How to sort the data on multiple criteria. If you want more control over how to data is sorted, you can add multiple levels of criteria or conditions in the sorting. So go to the data tab and click on the sort and filter group and click on this sort button. Here you see, click on the add level. Here is add level button. Click on this add level button. So sort by, the first is sort by name of the student, then by, suppose you have to sort it then by date of birth. Okay, so sort on the values, date of birth, that is oldest to newest, यानी पहले जिसका date of birth है वो आएगा, फिर बाद में जिसकी date of birth है वो आएगा, that is oldest to, order कौन सा रहेगा, oldest to newest. So add level, you can, if you want more level of sorting, then you can add here the add level again, then by, you have to sort the column, that is the, suppose contact number or roll number. Okay, roll number from smallest to largest. Okay, then click on OK button, and here you see the roll number is also sorted, date of birth, that is oldest to newest, is also sorted, and the name of the students is already sorted. So in this way you can set the multiple criteria on the sorting. More and more levels can be added to sort dialog box for the given data. So this is the sorting process which you do in the MS Excel table. Then come to the filter. So as you see that the filter option does not rearrange a list on the condition, and temporarily hides the rows that you want to display. Only show that data which meets the certain criteria or condition. So if you want to filter a table, you can also use the auto filter feature. To use the auto filter feature, you can filter data from a selected range of cells. So first you select this table. In this way you select this table, click any cell with the field name. Click any cell with the field name. Suppose here you click roll number and select this first roll number. Click on the filter button in the sort and filter group. Go to the data tab and in the sort and filter group click on this filter button. Then a small arrow will be added in the column header. Here you see in the roll number cell a small arrow is appear here. Click on arrow to next to the from filter, number filters. Then on going to the number filter, you can select the condition greater than, less than, does not equal, or between. Okay, so suppose you select greater than. Here you see the custom auto filter dialog box shows rows where roll number is greater than suppose 3, greater than 3. Then you click on the OK button. So you get the roll number 4 and 5 and the detail of that students whose roll number is 4 and 5, which is more than 3. So in this way a filtered list will appear with filter sign on the roll number heading. In the roll number column you see this filter sign, and if you move this cursor on this filter sign, here you see the box giving the information roll number greater than 3. So this list comes after the filter whose roll number is greater than 3. So in this way you can use the custom filter feature for filtering a table, and more filters you can put according to your condition. Suppose you also can put the condition. Let's see the again the filter use of filter button. Suppose first you select the address, click on this address, select first cell of the address, then click on this filter button. Here you click on this arrow, then select text filter and click on this begins with condition. Click on this begins with, that is L, begins with L. You type here the L letter, begins with L, and click on OK. Then you get the name of that student, detail of that student in the list whose address begins with L, that is Lucknow. Okay, in this way you can filter your data according to the condition in a particular field and using the custom filter option. And next is the conditional formatting. So conditional formatting allows you to format the cells based on a set of specified conditions. So फिल्टरिंग में हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम फिल्टरिंग में डेटा को फिल्टर करके लिस्ट को व्यू कर रहे हैं. बट इन द कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग you can set a specified conditions and you can format the table according to your particular conditions. Means हम पूरे टेबल की फॉर्मेटिंग करते हैं किसी पर्टिकुलर कंडीशन के अकॉर्डिंग या क्राइटेरिया के अकॉर्डिंग. द फॉर्मेटिंग ऑफ सेल कैन बी चेंज इन फॉन्ट, फॉन्ट को हम चेंज कर सकते हैं. चेंज इन द कलर ऑफ द बॉर्डर और बॉर्डर, हाईलाइट कर सकते हैं किसी भी सेल्स को, एंड सो ऑन. To apply the conditional formatting, you can just follow these steps. First, select the range of cells which you want to apply conditional formatting. So first select this table. On the home tab in the styles group, go to the home tab in the styles group. Here you see the conditional formatting button. Click on this button. So a drop down list appears here. Select the desired conditional formatting type. So as you see, I have already told you about the conditions in that picture. Here first is the highlight cell rules. First select the greater than. Suppose I select greater than. So put here the value greater than. Suppose greater than 1 2 3 2 5 6. Okay, suppose you put this value greater than this value, then click the OK button. Here you see those value whose are greater than the given value, the cells become in red color. Okay, in our example the cells are highlighted which are greater than the given value in the box. Next you can also format the condition. Click on this conditional formatting arrow and clear all rules from the entire sheet. Okay, so all the former conditions which you put in the table are clear, or in the sheet, from the entire sheet. To clear conditional formatting, choose clear rules from the conditional formatting sub menu. In this way you can clear the conditional formatting. Let's see another example of the conditional formatting. Highlight cell rules, that is equal to. equal to, put here the equal to 12, only equal to 12, and click on OK. So nothing is equal to 12, so it can't highlight. Suppose you click between a date occurring, click in the next or last month condition and then click OK. So there is no condition meet with this condition. Highlight cell rules less than, suppose this format cells that are less than this value. Here you see, get the cells highlighted in the red color which is less than this given value. Okay. So in this way you can use the conditional formatting function and set the rules according to your requirement and get the highlighted cell in the table. In the last is the data validation. Data validation enables to set the limits to data in a certain cell or range of cells. As I told you, in the case of roll number, you have to restrict that no one can enter the roll number greater than, suppose, 100. So to use the data validation technique, we restrict users to enter the marks or to enter the roll number of the student to a maximum value of 100 only. So select the cells you want to validate. First you select the cells you want to validate. So I select the roll number. Okay. If I want to validate, I select the only the column of the roll number and then select data validation option in the data tools group under the data tab. Go to the data tab and in the data tools group, this is data tools group, go to the data validation button. Here is the data validation button. Click on this data validation and use the validation criteria. Allow any value. Okay, allow any value or go to the custom. Then formula, you put here the formula that is must be less than 100. You put here the formula less than 100. Under the settings tab, select the whole number option from allow. In allow, use the custom and custom option. Then in the formula you put here less than 100, then click OK. After that, if you enter the value, suppose you here enter the value 101 and click here enter, where there is 5 you enter 101. So as you see the message on the screen, the value you entered is not valid. So in this way a user has restricted values that can be entered into this cell. So in this way, when you enter the roll number more than 100, this message show on the MS Excel sheet that you restricted the value up to 100 only. Any user can't enter the value in the roll number column more than 100. So in this way data validation technique would be applied in the Excel table. So I think all the topics of this chapter are now I have discussed: sorting, filtering, conditional formatting and data validation. So In this way, this chapter is completed now. All of you must read this chapter and complete your exercise and question answers given in the PDF, which is already sent to you. And do exercise in the book and question answers in your computer fair copy. Okay. So thanks for watching the video and have a nice day.